I think we're live. I think we are. There's the team. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. Join us for a little walk with these little guys. We've got 7 dogs out. Hang on, so have I been able to show you them all properly? Maybe not this way. I'll stand up and we'll get going. We're in Edinburgh. We've got our 7 dogs. We've got Ruby, Barney, Charlie, Alfie, Edith. Here is Mac, and we've been out for about half an hour. We go for a daily walk for about an hour long, and during that time I'll do a little live stream, show the owners exactly where we are, what we get up to, how the dogs are getting on with each other. I think, to be honest now, sort of 7-8 years down the line, everybody's quite happy with what I do, but our audience has grown enormously in that time, and we're now sitting on around about 1,200 subscribers watching us walk every day, which is quite phenomenal. So if you're tuning in for the first time, don't be afraid to give us a little like, maybe even subscribe to the channel if you really like what you're seeing. But of course, there's absolutely no obligation to do so. We'll go this way, guys. We'll go along this path. Good puppies. Good puppies. We go live for about 10 minutes. We've just started. So welcome along. Here's the team in all their splendour. They'll probably just follow me along as we go just now. And we're gonna go into this area here, which is quite heavily enriched with the animals and flowers and birds and goodness knows what, but lots of wildlife and lots of enrichment for the dogs. So they will be very happy. Look at Ruby. She's just on a roll. Can we see? You've got a little Mahik thing going on here, Ruby. Thank you. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. And if you are new to the channel, you'll probably not know this, but these crows will follow us along for part of the journey in the hope that they get little tidbits, cast-offs from the pack. And we'll see if we can. It's actually not just crows. So we've got 1, 2 crows and 4, 5, 6 jackdaws. They'll follow us along for a little bit, but they're actually quite territorial. And as we go through here, this will become another crow's territory. So it's unlikely that not quite about us, not quite sure. There's too many dogs nearby. The dogs are fairly desensitized to these guys. They're not that bothered. They're more, Mac here's more hunting for the biscuit. There we go. And that's why they hang around, because they'll get bits and pieces from us from time to time. Right guys, this way. Through the hole in the wall. Through the lovely hole in the wall. So for the dogs, this is a lot more sensory rich for them. We're going to find there's not a huge amount of play going on between them during the time that we're in this kind of area. They're going to be much more focused on having their noses down, getting in amongst the treats, the delights that is the wildlife and the terrain. You see Charlie there following his nose into a dead end. What's been there? No doubt something that's done the toilet. A fox or something like that, but he knows better. He knows that if I'm watching him, at least he's not going to get away with it. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. I don't know how much the camera is showing you just now, what kind of angle it's showing, but up in this tree here is one of the crows that have followed us along. I'm hoping you guys can see that on the resolution of the stream. Max beat the little crow to it. There's some dogs coming this way. We're going to go this way. This way, guys. Come on. Just going to make sure that Ruby and I go the same side of this tree. So the best way for us to go is this way. Here we go. Come on, pups. Morning. I think this is, we've saved the best till Friday, so the best till last. I think this is my favourite place to take the dogs for a walk. The little guys especially, the terrain here is just perfect for them. It's nice and sheltered and cool. There's a lot going on. It's pretty safe. There's a lot of plus points here. It's really good. How are we all doing? Sorry, I'll flip the camera around for a moment or two while we make some ground up. Not any comments yet so far. We usually have a couple of questions by this point, so I'll do a bit of waffle. Interesting, on hot days like today, so the dogs will source out areas on our walks where water will naturally form and collect. This drinking tree, as we kind of affectionately call it, has been drank dry. So I'm just coming round the other side because Ruby's long line has tangled us up. I'll just show you in here. This is often full of rainwater. It collects down the tree and goes in there, but there's plenty of more little wells like that along the way. And the dogs are very good at sourcing it out, smelling the fresh water. And we had a little bit of dampness in the air last night, so the other wells will hopefully be a bit fuller than the one that we've just came across there just now. We're having a bit of fun. Are we having a bit of rough and tumble? Oh, we are. Ruby's having a little... Sorry, I'll spin this round. Ruby here was kind of having a little shoulder barge with Charlie, and that's a great sign of affection and playfulness when they're side by side with each other and they sort of crash into each other along the long parts of their body, like a sort of shoulder check in hockey or what have you. That's true love right there in dog language. And Charlie, he's playful, but he'd rather do zoomies. Ruby would rather wrestle. So the fact that he stood up to her and was quite keen for it is quite interesting. But if we want the dogs to play, we can probably wind them up to the point where they'll have a play if I give one dog a bit more attention than the others. Hello, Edith. Hello. We'll probably or possibly get a little bit of focus on that. Hey, Charlie boy. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Oh yes, I know. We like the cuddles. We like the cuddles. Hey, do we all like the cuddles, Alfie? Do we all like the cuddles? I know, Barney. I know I didn't miss you. I didn't miss you. I know. I see you. I see you. Oh well. I thought that might rev them up a little bit, but they're just quite happy to be stroked. Earlier in the walk when I did that, it set them off. They were going crazy. Running around, zoomies, charging at each other, wrestling. But maybe they've just got it out their system. Never work with children and animals. I think that's a fairly well-known expression, isn't it? Oh, Ruby has gone to one of the trees. Biscuit's gone to another. Let's go with Biscuit. This way, guys. Biscuit's butt right up in the air. Brother Alfie climbing over the top of him. We've got some water there, guys. It was very low. Don't you guys get stuck in there now. And it's all very low. We mustn't have had as much. The ground is damp from the morning dew, but we've obviously not had as much water made its way into that well as I think the dogs would have liked. But don't worry guys, we will get some water back at the van. They will not parch. It's just when it's available they'll have it, and if not they won't worry. Hey guys, I know. Wait 2 seconds. Get Barney crouched down, he's ready for a play. He is ready for a play. I'm going to put the camera down for a second, folks. Duty calls. Sunshine. Maybe we need to untangle this from the branch, sweetheart. Ruby's managed to snag half tree, so we're dragging this around with us, which is obviously great fun for us. There we go. Right. Oh, you've really managed to do a number on this one. There we go. There we go. Right. You okay, bud? You having a good chill? Hey, you having a good chill? Yeah. Let's go up onto this rock. Everyone, up. Good puppies. Good Barney. This way. This way, Mac. Oh, no, no, no. You up as well. No, you up as well. Our daily fun, our daily games. Look at them. Look at them. How did I take a screenshot while I'm doing this? Oh, Ruby, you would move right at that point. Right at that point. Good puppies. You're so well behaved. Yes, you are. I think people tune in for the drama, and then when they don't get it, when we don't have any, it's people quickly sign off. I think more often than not, when there's tension in my voice or if the dogs are barking, we get far more viewers than when things are going to plan and the dogs are nicely well behaved, like we've just seen just now. So maybe we are just too good, right? He says, tempting fate. Hang on, touch wood, that nothing happens. Right, we're quite happy having a few followers, a few viewers, and everything going to plan, rather than everything going to pot, and then us having to make apologies to people and deal with the dogs being disobedient. This way, guys. Thank you. Slightly elevated, sterner tone of my voice there, but they responded well. Well done. Good puppies. Good puppies. Keep coming, Barney. Keep coming, buddy. You can do it. Well done. Well done. And now we're in an area where we're likely to see a bit more running around and what have you, but I'll tell you, I think they're a bit worn out. We've done a lot so far this morning, and it isn't just a walk. We're taking the dogs and we're working their bodies, obviously. The little workout that we're doing just now, the distance that we're covering, and the sort of the changes in pace that we have is obviously quite good for the dogs. That goes without saying. It's good for me, it's good for the dogs. But in addition to that, we're doing a couple of other things. So they're having great social time with each other, which is very important for social animals. And then we don't have much in the way of socialisation with other people or other dogs just now. There's no one around. I'm sure you can tell this. Edith's given me a good barometer of how hard we've worked. Because the other thing that we do is we work their little minds. And them jumping up on that little rock is a great example of a bit of teamwork, a bit of them working together, a bit of them following the same command, everyone and